Hello, welcome or welcome back to the channel. I'm Paris. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We are literally in the exact same spot that we left off at because I didn't even take a break. I just came right back in. Um, Unless you count coffee, getting coffee taking a break, but I don't count that. So, anywho, thank you for watching, clicking on the video, watching it. We are getting ready to go to, who is that, Esther's house? Okay, this is gonna be a lot of freaking reading, and I got my drink. I saw that glowing, so I picked it up. Probably leather. Oh, pyrite. Pirate. Yes, I really said that. I said pirate. I couldn't help it. Let's talk to this rude lady.
You'll be the Banishers then? Come too late. I'm sorry, but if poor Minister Davenport mentioned your names, I have forgotten them.
Ante Duarte. This fellow here is Red McWraith.
Of course. I'm Lisbeth O'Hara. The Minister said you'd have questions. Well?
About the curse.
Governor Haskell told us of the curse. I'd like to understand what it is and from where it came.
While I'll not speak ill of my neighbours, someone must have let the evil in.
Someone always does. A name might help.
A name might help.
I'll not poison my parish with loose chatter. Besides, I have no name to give you.
See, if I wasn't recording right now, I would have a few choice words for this nice lady. Because, she's so nice, and all I'm trying to do is banish demons, and she's, halting that just a little bit. What do you do here?
What are you doing out here? Most people seem to stay indoors.
Since you ask, I came to town to buy a remedy from Mistress Fitcher. My sister has a sore leg. The salve eases her discomfort. We have a small farm, some miles from here. And yes, the curse sits there too.
Did you know Charles Davenport, ma'am?
Did you know Charles Davenport?
Of course I knew the minister. My sister and I attended all his services, and grateful we were too. He was the moral foundation stone of the colony. His poor widow. She must be bereft.
I'm just gonna pretend that I know what that means. Yeah.
You may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
Oh, this lady got a smart mouth, man. God, I just want to slap her with my sword. Oh yeah, those of you that come to the channel, I am gonna have Sam. I am gonna have some Red Dead on here. Probably multiplayer with one of my besties. She's never played. I played through the story a few times on PlayStation when I had a PlayStation. Which hopefully one of these days I'll be getting one here really soon. Because I kind of miss my console. Just, throwing that out there. I love PC, but sometimes you just miss that good old console. And it's not the same to play on PC with a controller. It's just not the same. And I'm just sitting here talking and not moving. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go to this lady's house. It's gonna be another cutscene anyway.
Antea, Red. Come in. I've barely slept for fear you would not come. I'm at a loss. Would God even allow me to drag you into these dark times?
Esther, you're not alone now. We're here.
I'm so sorry we didn't get here on time. Truly.
I know. Charles kept saying it. Have faith. They will come. If only he had kept his faith himself.
What happened to him?
Poor Charles. Just one more victim of the curse of New Eden. You know how he is. Was. Restless. Impatient. It's not that he gave up on you, his friends, but that he could wait no more. I believe he tried to lift the curse. I too have questions, but I have no answers. Nor do I now have a husband.
About Governor Haskell.
What can you tell me about the esteemed Governor Haskell?
Fairfax Haskell is well read and educated, but at times his back can be too stiff. He shares Charles's interest in the unknown, but his passion seems less than practical. He's an academic.
Still, good to know our patron has some understanding of our work. We met the captain, too, along with the huntress, Thickskin. Do you know them?
I find Thickskin Newsmith's manner a little frightening, but I think she has a good heart. A fine hunter by all accounts. Captain Pennington comes with a reputation for soldiering. He comports himself with a wry dignity, but I suspect that beneath it all, he's just sad. Charles thought so too. There are wounds beneath Saul Pennington's armor, he said, that time and God have not yet healed.
How were things before?
How were things, before all this?
Before the curse, it was a busy and exciting time. Charles immersed himself in the community here. He had a hand in everything. The people came to rely on him. I'm sure they look to someone else now, but I can't imagine it's the same.
Is there anything we should know?
Is there anything we should know about?
Lord, deliver me, for I cannot endure this. I cannot endure it, and Charles does not deserve it.
Anything at all, Esther. Please.
I have felt Charles present about the house. His ghost lingers. He needs help.
If he's here, I promise I will know no rest until he has his.
You can count on us.
We'll start with the house.
Charles's papers are gathered in his office. Take what you need.
Thank you, Esther.
Okay, goodbye, Esther.
We'll take a look around, if that's all right.
See,
May I
there's
be
a
of any
lot
help?
here.
You stay put. We'll find the way.
Okay, you've unlocked your first hint and contains important information about the person it is linked to. You can refer to these hints at any given moment through your Haunting Cases menu. Press tab. Haunting Cases. Investigate the study. Press enter for the haunting case. Although the path held surprises and many bad omens, Red and Antea at last reached New Eden Town and set out in search of their friend, the Reverend Charles Davenport. Fairfax Haskell, governor of New Eden, informed the Banishers that Charles was dead, after confirming that their contract to lift the curse from New Eden still stood. Antea and Red visited Esther, Charles's widow, distraught and grieving. She told the Banishers something disturbing. She told them she felt him present, not his presence, because that's what I was about to say. Same difference. After seeing her husband's ghost, grieving widow Esther Davenport was deeply distressed. The once joyful and educated good friend of Antea and Red is now a young widow who has lost her anchor and drifts unmoored on a sea of mourning. So, to understand why a ghost lingers in the incarnate, you must gather hints about each involved inhabitant. Once the hints have all been uncovered, the inhabitant's intent is disclosed and you may complete your investigation. So I'm a ghost hunter? Oh, maybe that's what a banisher is. I still have no idea what this is. Okay, so inspect. November 1694. My dearest Charles, how delighted I was to read your words. It is always a pleasure to hear from you, and to know that yourself and your beloved Esther are doing well. I have contacted our brothers in London, but unfortunately we could not find anything in our archives that matches the description of the events we've experienced in New Eden. Be that as it may, pestilence and never-ending winters are phenomena perhaps too broad for us to pinpoint the exact cause. I can give you no better answer, be it sorcery, the presence of ichor, or something else entirely we cannot say. All I can do is invite you to continue your research and to take note of all your observations. Our Brotherhood of St. Paul's Stole has so little presence in the New World. Any new information shall be precious indeed. Please stay safe, my friend. Yours truly, Eleanor Combs.
I didn't know Eleanor and Charles were still in touch.
The St. Paul Brotherhood is a tie that binds. Charles was so eager to continue his research here in New Eden. If only we had known what would befall us.
You done talking? I was reading. 21st day, February 1687. My dear sweet Esther, I can't tell you how much I long to get home. This work in the mystical Scottish Highlands is exciting. I can't argue with that, but I miss the sweetness of our home. However, I know that the few months I have left away from your loving arms will be of great benefit to me. Through this experience, I will increase my knowledge, and all this I do to protect you from those dark worlds that swirl around us. It is your love and trust that pushes me into these mysterious entrenchments, that pushes me to do my best. It is for you that I do this. For when I can see the pride in your eyes, then I know what role I play on this earth. I know that I can be stronger. I know that I can do anything, as long as you look at me with that spark that is only yours. I'm thinking of you. Your love forever, Charles. Oh, Charles is such a sweetheart. 5th day of January, 1685. My beloved Esther, how I long to hold you in my arms. The announcement of our marriage was to my heart as a delicacy on my plate, a sweet of which one cannot tire. At last we shall be together, and together forever and ever, until the day many years from now when we are old and at last death separates us. For only death can extinguish the love between us, and I am sure that not even death can undo the tenderness I feel for you. Good Lord, this man was in love. I want everything to be perfect for our marriage, and I will make it so. I will write to you every day until that blessed moment when I can finally shed the weight of letters, and tell you in person every day how I feel about you. I'm thinking of you forever. Your love, I said that wrong, Charles. Told you lots of reading. 12th day of August, 1694. My sweet Esther, I was down, and yet you were there to support me. You are an angel from heaven to help me in my dark mission. You are the light that guides me through the darkness of the invisible, and yet I feel so sorry for bringing you to this tortured land. You know well that things are not as they should be in New Eden, and I'm sorry to have you by my side, for I fear your life. For I fear for your life. I wish we could have found a quiet corner of this land there to raise our children, but I fear a curse. I think we should leave, or perhaps you should go ahead while I defend our home. Or perhaps you should go ahead. I just said that. Think about it, for I cannot bear the thought of darkness taking you away from me. You are loved forever, Charles. Okay.
That porcelain saw many a dinner-turned-lecture with Charles.
I miss him so.
So do we, Esther.
Ma'am, do you have the plague? Okay.
This is Charles's. It's like he never left. There's more to learn here.
Can't go outside.
Have you received other visitors?
Most dare not leave their homes. Although Mr. Bachelor came to see me. That was nice of him.
Okay, I already read that. A new Scotch tune in G major by Henry Purcell.
Purcell? Could you find nothing better?
These days I lack the heart to play.
Can't believe you brought your pianoforte to New England.
It cost a fortune. But you cannot part a pianist from their beloved keys.
No, you cannot. Just this mission alone took frickin' forever. I'm not even
Charles
done.
is still here and Esther is completely distraught.
She lost him, and now he's back, a ghastly figure. It must be unbearable.
Where do nightmares come from? I remember the teaching of my masters, may God bless their souls, against the threatening unknown when the common knowledge is not enough to understand a situation. That's it. I don't know. I've never even seen that word. And pious man will wisely turn to the very roots of his art, the words, their meaning, and the power hidden in each of them. Nightmare has nothing to do with the nocturnal female horse. What the as in the French cockamar? Or God, I feel dumb. Or the German Nachmare. Oh, Nachmare. Kochmar? Kochmare? German Mare. Here comes from 12th century Middle Dutch meaning ghost or demon. A nightmare is not a puny fiend sneaking into the bedrooms to suffocate the dreamers, but one of the rarest and most powerful spirit defined by its only purpose to spread its insidious and unforgiving wrath upon any living soul it may reach. According to my research, no occultist ever successfully banished a nightmare, but why? Could a nightmare be more than a ghost? I'm afraid so. I was about to say, this is long, I'm not going to read this. Okay. I remember a disturbing poem I read in London in my younger years about the terrifying abilities of such entity. Supposedly able to penetrate the dreams of its targets, to influence their thoughts and perception, and to make them endure their worst fear. Able even to bend the distance or alter time, creating tantalizing and personalized nightmare its victims can't hope to escape from. Such a petrifying concept. I pray God with all my heart and soul, this is not what has risen upon us. How would we escape despair, death, and doom? I need more information. But where to find them? Charles Davenport wrote that. Oh yeah, I have letters. Okay. Charles Davenport's brooch. Oh,
Charles
wait.
always wore this brooch.
Dang it.
His things are untouched. Nothing's moved.
I didn't get to read that. A silver brooch, habitually worn by Charles Davenport, engraved with a distinctive three-hilted sword. I gotta need to remember this. Okay. Oh, won't let me take it.
Got
So.
enough books, Charles? See, the piano's not the only thing you paid a pretty penny to ship.
Okay, this looks like a quest marker. My dear sister, Charles is dead. I cannot tell right from left. I cannot tell which day it is or how long ago my Charles departed. My world has come undone. Nothing happened as it was supposed to. I could not attend the burial. The shame of it. How I failed my dear husband. I just could not find the strength to leave the house and walk to the place where Charles died, there to see him buried. Lord have mercy on us, and guide our friends to us before it is too late. New Eden will not last much longer without my beloved husband to protect it. I do not have any words left in me, but I thought that you, who loved him so, should know of his passing. My love, Esther.
Esther couldn't attend Charles's burial.
Poor woman. That's terrible for her.
Esther never got to say farewell to Charles.
I could have made him manifest.
Maybe, but there has to be more to it. Remember how they used to argue about books we hadn't read? Like we weren't there?
Oh, you actually listened. I'd always let my mind wander.
Faith always was his beacon in the darkness.
In people as much as in God. He's a good man.
I can still picture him crafting your very first Bane ring.
You sound much more fond of the moment now than you were back then. Bit green for an actual haunting, you said.
You were. Still, you did all right.
A precious king from a chest set, protected by a glass dome. Can I move these around? No.
That's from the set he taught me with. I'd know it anywhere.
Did he keep it to remind him of his favourite?
Or to remind him that he had yet to beat me. Remember when he started to wear these, to look wiser and older?
He was hiding his hair loss.
I'm gonna need y'all to stop talking about Charles and he dead. That's not right. Okay, I see a map. I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do with it, but okay. Yeah, that's his book. I cannot pronounce that name. Architectural. Charles's note. None on this side of the water, and few on the other, know that I came to New Eden as a minister in order to pursue research into the New World on behalf of the Brotherhood of St. Paul's Soul. And what strangeness have I found? There are ghosts here, yes, old and innumerable, but they are quiet. I shall never say the word aloud, but I suspect there to be witches. And if I find one, I shall very much like to ask her for her story. He's a weird one. Okay. Job 7:13, 15, 13. When I say, my bed shall comfort me, my couch shall ease my complaints, then thou scarest me with dreams and terrifiest me through visions, so that my soul chooseth strangling and death rather than my life comes to me in dreams.
Charles's notes mention Job, chapter 7, verses 13 to 15.
I'll look for that reference.
Red, you dropped something.
What to do with all these? What do all these dreams have in common? Are they the promise of a doomsday or a nightmare coming? Visions, foreshadowing, is someone behind us. Who is the real target, and what caused this anger to burst forth? I need to know how it gets into our heads. Sleep no longer offers rest, and this cannot perdure.
These notes are erratic ramblings. Charles was worried about the curse plaguing the settlers' dreams.
How malicious is this curse?
This is book.
Charles's ghost might give us answers. We should investigate the cemetery where he was found.
Another book. I keep pressing escape to get out of here. There's a click right mouse button, and we have to go investigate the cemetery.
Are you leaving already?
Yeah.
We need to investigate the cemetery.
Did you or did you not just tell us to help your husband? Oh, did I read this? Esther, some food and ale for you. Sorry for your loss. Your neighbors hold you in their hearts. Dang it. That's just, I'm never going to stop doing that. Sadness and interval, or a study of Aeolian scale? It's a music essay. Okay. That looks like a Bible, but who am I to judge? I'm pretty sure all these books look the same. Okay, I don't need to look in here anymore.
What will you do for my Charles?
Tell us
If
the
he's
truth.
present, we'll find him. Then we'll ask him what he wants us to do.
Must I see him too?
First, let's find out what happened. After that, we'll see.
Best get started. Time may be against us.
You be all right?
I doubt it, but I'll do my work all the same. We came here to help Charles, and help Charles we shall. Ask around. See what people will tell you. I'll go to the cemetery and do the same. Be careful.
Aye. You too.
Like, to find the location of your next objective, open your map with semicolon. That is, oh, Sincere Paris's shop. I like Paris's shop because my name is Paris.
Yes?
A moment more of your time, if you don't mind.
Do you have bad dreams?
Charles, Minister Davenport, said many here had unpleasant dreams. He suspected they were part of the curse.
You are a curious character indeed, mistress. My dreams, good or bad or otherwise, are my own business, and so they shall remain.
She probably a witch. What y'all think? I think she's a witch. What's her name? We're gonna write that down because that is that's my prediction. That Elizabeth, I'm writing this down, is a witch. I did not say the B because I think she's that
You
too.
may have your time back, with my thanks.
Well, thank the Lord for that.
And she's sarcastic. Do you know I will slap you?
Yeah.
Okay, I can't slap her. Alright, I tried. Pretty sure we're gonna have time to investigate all this. We can talk to him. Okay. Well, guess we won't talk to him because he's freaking rude.
Be warned. I need but cry out, and help shall come in an instant.
Calm you, sir. Antea Duarte, Minister Davenport's banisher.
Oh, of course. I'm so sorry. Poor Reverend Davenport. His death has shaken us all. Welcome to New Eden. I'm afraid you find us at our worst.
We're Banishers. There's nowhere else we'd rather be. And you are?
I, madam, am Squire Sincere Paris, travelling merchant, stuck in this cursed place and eager to be somewhere else.
About the curse. Oh, do you have bad dreams?
The nightmares. Do you get them too?
Of course I do. Not everyone will admit it, but we all have bad dreams.
Of what do you dream?
I dream someone watches me sleep. I sometimes fancy she's present when I'm awake. She never speaks, nor moves. She seems to wish me no harm. She just stands there, watching me, waiting, taking my measure.
Does she manifest at a particular hour?
If she does, I have no way of knowing it, unable as we are in this interminable grey to tell day from night. Well, there you are. Information on the curse, as per your request. I won't even charge you for it.
Something tells me that these people really don't want help.
Tell me about the curse, if you will.
I'll tell you this. Those who dare defy the curse are brave indeed, and, I fear, foolish.
Banishing is a job, sir. And to do it, I need detail. If you please.
A banisher must have charms. Trinkets, I mean, of protection. If you have a surplus, I'd happily relieve you of your burden.
That's not how this works, sir.
That's not how it works. I investigate hauntings, and when I know why the ghost is here and where it hides, I banish it. I do not sell trinkets.
What about those rings you wear?
I made them. They are mine. They only have power if the wearer has training.
You're leaving town?
You're leaving town?
As soon as possible. Did you arrive by sea? A ship lies at anchor in the bay. Perhaps a captain would take me and my wares to safety.
The crew refused to dock, and I suspect they'll leave on the next available tide. We rowed ourselves ashore.
Might I ask where you abandoned this rowboat of yours?
Along the coast, by a path remarkable for its angry specters and bloody corpses. If you wish to make the sailing, I hope your wares can swim.
And then show me your wares. This is just
Care
a
to
bunch of
trade?
stuff that he's selling.
Most of my goods are already packed, but I never refuse a deal.
So let's see what dude is talking about. I already have that. I don't know if I need any of this stuff. Oh, I just wanted to show what he had. So goodbye.
I bid you good day, Squire Paris, and thank you for your time.
A pleasure, Mistress Duarte. Do be careful.
She is a lot more polite than I would be to these crappy people. I'm just throwing that out there. Cause had they came at me like this that they doing to her, we would have had a whole problem. Okay. I can't break that. Okay, I'm close to the cemetery. What is that? Okay. Well, we see that, and we are going to end it here. So, if you liked the video, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. There should be a playlist going on. Have a good day, and I will see everybody in the next one.